Welcome back to Genshin Impact. We got more quests to clean up. Because I really gotta... We got to, gotta get a lot of stuff cleaned up. I still have this game as a effing mess. Which is not ideal. Like, so many quests need to be cleaned up, so... We're gonna try and poke at some of that today. Obviously starting from the top. What's this one? Give me this one. I have to do Kokomis. Watatsumi sightseeing. I do love my girl Kokomi. Kokomi was the first 5-star I went for on purpose. I love her. She's adorable. Although when I was the level, her boss materials to get were very aggravating. I need to learn more now that I... Well...
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
Yep. Remember that? Remember my friend who died here and I became captain?
Remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island.
Yeah, we got more trauma.
That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Wild.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
Goro.
General Goro, sir. Do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Damn.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey,
Why is
Goro,
Kokomi psychic?
What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
that's great. Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time.
I sure have.
Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Oh, I'd love to. I love
Hard to
killing the
say no when
Fatui.
it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
I love murdering the Fatui.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Aye, Captain.
Seems like the
Wait, I'm Captain. You're
resistance
General.
still
Aye,
remembers
General.
us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
I'm the captain. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Alright, let's kill them all.
Shower me with praise.
Hey, guys.
Crisp.
No.
Let my name
Echo and song.
Barbados, guide us. Have a good night.
Nah, you're good. You're done. Nah, go down.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. First one. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
Why do I sound like child?
I miscalculated.
Still is one.
Sorry, homie. You are super done. That was easy.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
No problem, man.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Did she write a whole book?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most.
That's hilarious.
Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
I love Coco. Look at that crab.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Yeah, she's a scary
Captain,
level of
Are you
genius.
back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
I wish.
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, instruction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
Thanks, man.
There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers.
Oh.
I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds
Gotcha.
good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Let's go beat my soldiers back into shape. How dare they not tell Goro things that he wants to know. Where am I going? That way. Yep. Whee! Hello.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
I sure am.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna.
I am pretty great.
Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show.
I am pretty amazing. Look at my stupid
Is there anything
face.
you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
I mean, I get that they're still tense and stuff, but they should not want a war with the Raiden Shogun, because A would win if she really tried. The only reason they were held out so long as they did is because it was just Sara they were fighting. If Sara got more support, they would have lost.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
Guy's a mood. It's me at work.
Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, you need something? Unsettled?
I like how I'm not gonna tell him who I am.
Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
God, that's a mood.
We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. Sangonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
It's hilarious. That guy's a mood. He's just dozing in the sun. He's just like, it's nap time. He's out.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
You guys talking shit on Kokome? I'll kill you both right now.
Talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
Yes, tell me.
No, let's not mention it. He's one of our closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
Oi.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe.
I'm right here.
Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Do you guys think I'm dumb?
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
I'm insulted they think I'm this dumb. I was you guys' captain forever. How dare you think I'm that dumb? Now watch me try to get this and fail because proving I'm that dumb. Yep. Let me up. Let me up. This is not a dance. Okay. I just gotta get my stamina back. And then... Nailed it. Okay. Nope, I'm the greatest. Totally fine. Hello.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
I want that hat.
I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
Damn.
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Wait!
Hi, Kokome.
Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look. Pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
Dun, dun, dun.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island.
Watatsumi
But
Island.
before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything.
Can you, though?
I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
Kakome's so short.
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What's that got to do with me?
What the
Why does he talk like that?
Start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved.
Dun, dun,
Sir,
dun.
are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. But that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. You will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Aye, aye, Captain. Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
At ease, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
Sengonomiya Kokomi.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
I know Sara would never work with the Fatui. Not after what happened, so... I love Sara. My best girl. Sara also isn't a traitor. Even if she did want to destroy Watatsumi Island, she would just do it, like, in the front. She would just be like, hey, we're going to war. She wouldn't pretend for bullshit. here? What the fuck?
Strike a pose! Flash! They're gaining the upper hand!
Ow.
Leave it all to me.
Be dead.
Someone needs assistance.
That was exciting.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Because they need a camp?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
We kill everyone.
Not by brute force, that's for sure.
But I like brute
But
force.
that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far.
But I like murder.
Our enemies in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. I think we have 3 options available.
Murder.
Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2.
I like that plan.
Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow.
I like that
They'd
one
be
less.
caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
I like murdering the leader one more.
That's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
The one where they all die.
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities.
I'm the greatest.
A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
I have that.
With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Air raid.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities.
Murder.
It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself.
Kokomi, you're like one of the best supports in the
We should
game.
take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Got it. This will be easy. I'm on it. I'm gonna kill that guy so hard. Where is he? Oh, I even get Kokomi on this. This will be easy. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Murder.
Let the world
Collide!
Wind, hear me. Storm the front. Life is not
That
eternal.
didn't
The
work.
king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Sorry, Sarah.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time?
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I miscalculated.
I did not see that barrel when I did Sarah's ultimate. Fuck that up immediately. I didn't think there were barrels near the
Actually,
leader.
Even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Kokomi, you're too humble.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution.
Paimon, I will yeet you into the ocean.
Hey!
I will yeet you.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time.
Yeah.
What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All
Murder. I want more murder.
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials.
The Bomba.
This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
Well, they are kind of abandoned here because Signora's dead.
Kokomi!
Kokomi!
Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
What are you thinking?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here.
That's not like you.
Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for?
Because that's what merchants do,
We're
Paimon.
not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Let's kill him.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
She sure does.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped.
Because Sara wouldn't do it.
The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Kokomi needs a nap.
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back.
No, you need a nap.
It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
No, you need a nap. Kokomi needs a nap. Kokomi hasn't really probably stopped since the war began, so Kokomi needs a nap. Weasel. Weasel. Weasel, 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 weasel. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's these effing puzzles. Okay. Oh, thank God. I hate those puzzles.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, not these ones either. I'm too dumb for like 90% of the puzzles in Inazuma. Alright, I'm leaving. I give up. I don't feel like doing puzzles right now. No, Batman. Stop! You violated the law.
My goods! You got them back.
Sure
huh?
did.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And Thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
But they're dead.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to
To be fair, all your customs. I'm literally an alien. All of your customs seem alien to me. I am literally an alien.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations.
Yeah.
We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency. I'm an old lady.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands.
Aww.
I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it.
Aww.
I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Oh, God.
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Poor Kakome.
Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Well, they're not attacking me, they're attacking you, so yeah, I'm fine.
Your Excellency, here you are.
Oh, jeez.
There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Of course they have.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Oh, yeah, duh. I'm dumb.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you.
Aww.
But it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time.
Poor Kakome.
Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Paimon.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow, then!
Poor Kakome. Girl's gonna pass out in her food. We're gonna be eating and she's gonna black out. Wait until 12 to 10 the next day. Okay. She's just gonna black out. She's just gonna flop face down into her sandwich and be unconscious. She is so slappy. Her secret. Ooh, Kakome got a secret. Spicy. Is her secret that she has, like, anxiety and depression and is gonna black out? Clam! 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 Clam!
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Probably.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
Yeah, where's your boss?
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
Damn it.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives.
If she ever disappears?
Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
That's vague.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Fair?
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Although that's very vague instructions. Tree of purple foliage. That's incredibly vague. I better be considered VIP status. I'm fucking great. Oh my god. That is a fairly large tree.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere.
How would I possibly be sure this is the right place?
Doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
I don't know.
There's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
A way into the tree? Oh, there's a cave. Is this where she hides?
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
How can you not tell she's asleep?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
Kokome nap time.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No, she's just tired. She just...
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
Paimon, I'm gonna hurt you.
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it.
Aw, Kokome.
To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Aww.
But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard-won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
No, you need sleep.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
We'll find it for you.
Kokome, go to
And then
bed.
I'll read it out to you to help you recover.
No, she should just go to sleep. We should...
You'd do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
I'm gonna find you a cot and make you go to bed. What's this? Investigate.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokumi make time to deal with these even when she's resting?
Probably.
Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
I don't think a book will help, but...
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Today I spent the entire
Swordfish
afternoon...
Captain came back today.
-4 energy.
Energy plus 4.
That's just,
Okay, I want to actually read this. Today I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association, energy -4. Many things must still be settled. I need to ensure that they allow goods to flow smoothly. I must make sure that their money is made through legal means. Today I finished a day's worth of work, energy -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully this won't be too late. Go on too late. I still need to perform the inspection tomorrow. The wind is very strong outside, energy -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't rough as those who go fishing can return safely. News of peace talks reach us today, energy +2. An end to this war will surely make everyone on Watatsumi Island happy, won't it? Today we received word from Temio Christian might be colluding with the Fatuity, energy -5. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on. Swordfish 2 Captain came back today, energy +4. We tactfully agreed not to speak of Tepe, and no one spoke of those who sacrificed their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. Lots of people spoke to me today. Again, energy -3. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time I took upon the post of Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations? Aww.
Give it here.
Okay, sorry.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Sorry I read your energy diary.
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing.
Well, we're never gonna understand anything.
Let's take it over and read it to her.
We're never gonna understand anything that Kokome reads. Kokome is like way too big brain. She's gonna be asleep, isn't she? She better be asleep. Kokome, be asleep. Fall asleep.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Attack where the enemy is weak.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Go to bed, Kokome.
Kokomi?
Paimon, shut up. This is good. She needs to be asleep.
No, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna let her sleep.
Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner.
Well, it's not.
So much to do.
Yeah, but it's not time for that yet. Let her sleep.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yes.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. All right, let's keep her company while she rests.
I could also make the speech to the men.
Disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
Even her dreams have anxiety.
The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see?
Aw, poor Kokome.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
You sure did.
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late.
I can.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
You have a hydro vision.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
I don't think she's at full. She's at 3 energy points for that little nap. I don't think she's anywhere near full. I don't know if we're talking out of 100 or out of 10, but regardless, I don't know what full energy would be. But I don't think 3 points will cover it, but whatever. Sounds like the girl's used to working on a perpetually empty fuel tank, so I guess we'll take what we can get. Poor Kokome. Poor Kokome. Jump. Jump. Oh, they already lit the bonfire. Guys, you're supposed to let Kokome do that, I'm pretty sure.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
How much
Don't
energy?
worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Does Kokome have like an energy gauge like she's a truck?
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui.
The Fatui.
And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Gotta make sure Kakome's okay. Where am I going?
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even promised he'd sing a song with me. If only he were still here.
With me around, no one would dare try any funny business at the victory feast.
That was pointless.
Come visit Watatsumi Island whenever you want. You'll always be a hero here.
I'm a hero everywhere.
I do hope the future will be free from the trials and tribulations of the past. If every day can be as happy as today, that would be a blessing.
Kakome, no one's saying anything important. That's
me
not
around.
Can't talk to you guys. Oh, did I talk to the fish merchant? Okay.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency.
Well, we haven't done the peace talks yet, man.
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do.
Yeesh.
We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Aw.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
That poor guy. It would be hard to do a war against... Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. chocolate too. Hello. Lady, I don't know.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables?
No.
Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
You can overdo barbecue?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Let's beat him up. How dare he act like a weirdo in public? Hey dude, it's a feast. You're freaking out the people.
Ugh. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
What the fuck?
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
I fought monsters.
Huh. Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior.
Don't do this.
I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Don't do this, son.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that.
Son, don't do this.
Propagate! Yeah! Yeah!
I warned you.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you.
Because I'm better than
You
you.
really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
Well, first tell me what's going on, yeah.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui?
Bruh!
It didn't happen.
Why?
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up?
Well, time to kill you.
What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake.
Okay, the Raiden Shogun
What's
could
to
destroy
stop
you all.
the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
No. She will kill you.
It does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
Also, I am very well aware of who the Raiden Shogun is, and she would destroy all of you within an afternoon if she wanted to.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand?
I understand
For the
war
sake
better
of
than you
victory,
do.
We embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore.
Okay, no one's telling you it didn't
You have me
matter.
just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
Okay, you need therapy.
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree.
Okay, you need therapy.
I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
What did you do?
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one.
We'll just keep beating him up.
What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
After we kill this guy, right? Man, I never get to kill anybody. Why does everyone else get to kill people and I don't? Hey, got to kill Signoro. Why don't I get to kill people I don't like? Hi, Kikome. Hey, Kikome, war's coming. Bad things are happening out here.
So, we found out a few things.
They're bad.
The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
So we have to kill them.
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention, we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Can they come to at least a little harm? I want to harm them a little. Can we harm them a little? Like a little harm? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Like a little harm. Like a broken arm or something. They'll be fine.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared? Here, take this.
It's just a gun.
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge!
Kikome, I won't be able to read 180 outcomes.
Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack,
Seized hostages? Oh my god, Kikome.
Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, This responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course, Kokome.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Besides, I love Sara too, and I don't want Sara or you to get hurt. I love both of you a lot, so like, I need you both to not get hurt. You both need to become besties. Ah, so that's the neutral ground. Taretsuna, that makes sense. Good thing I stopped the lightning storm here. What the hell? When did this get here? The hell? Well, I'll fuck with that later. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Till I got shot out of the sky by the FBI. All I wanted was a chicken wing. Did it, I'm the greatest.
Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
Hi, Sara. I am also Sara.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Why are neither of you sitting down?
Yes. Where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to hang out.
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Come on, Sara. I'm also friends with both of you.
Reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Well, they're both very no-nonsense and logical people.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
I threw the book at Paimon.
Number 16. No, wait. 73. Which one is it?
Kakoma doesn't even care. Oh shit. So there actually was some shit going on with the Fatui. I guess both sides wanted the war to keep going.
Which scenario number is this in the directives?
Which number?
But hold off for the moment.
The last one!
Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates.
Against the
So
Shogun,
they're out
then.
for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Yeah, they want to get back at the Shogun,
One
then.
day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield
His name is John C.
Once I get back,
I forgot I had that
will
one on
conduct
there.
a thorough investigation into the
I love
Tenryou
that John Cena
Commission's
one.
internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing
Kakome is John
for
Cena
the
now.
time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Bye, Sarah.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Oh, Kakome's mad at you still. Kakome's still mad at you. What's up? How are you? Where does Kakome want me to go? And that finishes my dailies. Kakome, where am I going? I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm good! I am good, just cleaning up my ridiculously messy, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Cleaning up my ridiculously messy quests. Because my quests are very messy. Because I am an unorganized person. Whee! Call me! I'm here.
Your Excellency, you knew?
Kakome knows
I have
everything,
already
dude.
been informed on the reasons for your actions.
Kakome knows everything.
You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war.
Not the war.
Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
Nice.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
No.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory. Even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
There is no ultimate victory. You're fighting a
I
god of
understand your
lightning.
sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows. And in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
No.
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone.
It kind of is.
It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not really your
It's
fault.
not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness.
Yeah, fuck you.
Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war.
War!
It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you.
Wait,
Your
is she just
Excellency.
exiling them? She doesn't want to hear from them again?
Dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Does Goro know that you're doing this? I mean, you gave Goro a book of all the different things that could happen, but does he know?
I think that's finally everything in hand.
Poor Kokomi needs a nap.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
I only just started playing Genshin. It's pretty fun. I gotta admit, the story is pretty fun to me. I didn't expect to get into it as I did. I became very into it. I only started recently. I still don't have a lot of the characters that are like on my biggest wish list, but I'm getting there. I finally got Jean. You'll see her at the beginning of the game at least. I love her. She's really cool. I finally got her. It took me forever to get her. I love Jean. What symbol? What? What symbol? I didn't see a symbol. Oh, puzzle. I fucking... I can't hit... I'm gonna kill myself. This is why I don't use bows! There we go.
Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
This is why I don't use bows and arrows, because I'm a lousy shot. Oh, is it this symbol? Can I interact with it? Oh, probably side quest. Anyway. Hi, Kokomi. You need a nap. You need a nap and probably therapy.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How's your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long.
You need a nap.
Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people.
Me neither. That makes two of us,
I've
sister.
improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved.
God, that's a mood.
I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
It's hilarious.
Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess.
Not really.
In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
I love her so much. You are so precious. I would die for you. Okay, so that's another quest down. So I finished Kokomi's. Oh, I've unlocked it. I gotta do the quest for the main man, Arataki Ito. My boy. I'm so happy. I get to see Ito finally, the best character in the game. Who I still don't have because he won't show up on a banner because God hates me. How much longer is the current banner anyway? Current banner goes for 4 more days. Okay. Do I even have any of these? I do. Oh, you don't follow? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I need to... My thing does not alert me like it's supposed to. I need to mess with it. Something's broken on my thing that doesn't alert me. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Catherine. Look, a beetle.
we could help with?
Ito. I also like
Yes.
that. He's the character I've wanted. I want Ito so bad, and I don't have him, and they won't give him to me.
Received a commission
I
directly
just
from
want
the
him.
Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Urgent and dangerous.
After assessing the assignment, the guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Because I'm a badass?
Just another day on the job for us.
Paimon, you don't help. Yeah, whatever.
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
It depends when they give me a banner for Ito. They have no plans of making it.
correct.
One of my favorite characters is coming up on banner like in a month or something like that. Yai Miko. I really want Miko too, and she is coming soon, so I will be able to get her at least. But
He has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
there's been no word
So
of
it came
Ito
as
coming
a
out.
surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
Not Ito.
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
That sounds like him.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
You can't just accept jobs on my
I have
behalf.
complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
He has a gang, but I have Paimon. I'm gonna use Paimon like a Pokemon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
Nah, what do you mean? You'll do great.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his
I don't really have either one. I don't even have an Instagram. I don't really have. I'm working on making a Discord, but it's not like ready yet, so I don't really have either,
There will
unfortunately.
likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances
Not yet, at least.
than
I'm
I
working
am,
on it.
who can provide you with useful information.
I need to actually make a Discord server. It exists. It just doesn't have like notifications or anything like set up. It exists. It just doesn't work yet.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Abyssos.
Add Astra Abysquask. Does that work? Oh, good. That actually worked. There's the Discord. It's just not working yet.
Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy.
And then I do have a Twitter. I don't think that works. No, that one doesn't work. Fuck. I don't understand why this thing works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Whatever. I do have a Twitter. It's just Night Psycat on Twitter. Although I don't use it very much. I need to get better at using that one too. I'm terrible at social media. What was I gonna do? Character archive. Because yeah, the characters I want are... I do want Nouvelette, but he's not like super high on the list, but I love Nouvelette. He looks really cool. Ito's at like the very top of my list. I want him so bad. I want... Where's Yai Miko? Where's the one that's coming? Where's Miko? I'm stupid. Why isn't this in alphabetical order? There she is. This is the girl that's coming soon. I can have her soon, and I love her so much. She is the best. She is the best girl, and I love her. And then I also want Shenhe. Shenhe is really pretty. I just want her because she's pretty. I don't even care about her playstyle. I just think she's pretty. I just like Shenhe. But like, those are the three characters I want really badly. Hey, what can you tell me about Ito?
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Well, he's in a gang, Paimon.
No, not exactly.
He's just overbearing.
Very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
So he's bipolar.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What's he usually up to?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself.
Why are you coughing?
I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
God, I wish.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Nah, Ito's a good boy. He's the bestest boy. I refuse. I will not stand for this Ito slander. He is the best boy. He would never break a law. Okay, he'd break a law, but he would never break a serious law and hurt somebody. Hello.
Arataki Ito?
I will accept it as long as you promise not to try to sell me anything.
I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryo Commission.
If you try to sell me something, I'm blocking you immediately.
Anything so dastardly.
That happens way too often.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
He literally doesn't have what it takes.
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors.
I mean, I don't think you're that. It just happens a lot. You'd be surprised how often I get harassed by that if people try to sell me stuff. So, I don't know why that happens so often, but it happens all the time. I've had to block so many people.
He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No.
Yes, exactly. That every day. Exactly that.
Saw him win, he
exactly that every day.
Yelling,
constantly.
I finally won!
Exactly that. I've grown so used to that.
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
He literally took candy from a baby. That's hilarious.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever
The kid
happened.
did bet his candy and he lost. That's his
him
choice. You know, you don't make a bet you can't cash.
About the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really going to be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
It's the funniest way to defend someone ever, of being like, it's not that Ito's not capable of it, he's just too dumb.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Integrity is a strong word, but...
Still, the Tenryo Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me. So yeah, it's in my rules, and I have gotten to the point where I just block people immediately the second they even bring up anything like that. I'm just immediately like, bam, gone. I'm over it. I'm like... It's so annoying. They'll like talk to me for like 45 minutes and make me think that they're a real person, and then it's like that, and I'm like, okay. So, I have put it in rules everywhere, and I have just started firing immediately. So yeah, I have become so gun-shy to that. It's like, why?
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
No, don't apprehend him.
We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Why do you say the Adventurers Guild like I'm dirt?
Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange.
I did not make it by myself. I cannot do digital artwork to save my life.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put
Nope,
so many people
I paid
on
a
the
company
case.
to make it for me.
For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity. But for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
Is that racist? Just because he has horns? Couldn't someone just put on fake horns?
At first, he was just one of our suspects. But when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
Oh, that is a lot
What's
harder
most
to defend.
frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang.
You guys are really bad at your
He
job.
must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
So he confessed and taunted you and then... No, I'm not a digital artist at all. I can't... I don't...
Of course he did.
I don't have the
Whether
patience for
material
art
or
anyway, even if I
psychological,
was
there's
good at
plenty
it,
of
and I'm not good
evidence
at
either
it.
way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job.
Yeah, I can keep a job.
Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
Takes care of someone.
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, yeah, that would make him mad. I would be mad if you stole my shit.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
Ah!
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people have been saying.
Yeah, but I don't think Ito really has revenge in his heart. He's kind of a
If the two
dork.
of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here.
No.
We'll handle him from there.
No, I like him better than you.
Thanks for all the info.
I will help him. I will become a criminal with him if it comes to that. I like Ito better. Sengo is busy competing. I gotta do the other quest.
We could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
Oh, I gotta do the other quest. Where is it? It's the Omni Ubiquity Net. I gotta do that quest. God dang it. We'll do that. Is this a quest of Pokeballs? Is this a quest where I get to play Pokemon? Whee! If you can start a channel, I'll ask you. I can tell you that stuff at least. I don't have a lot of stuff yet because I basically just got like the model and was cheap. I don't have like a logo or a banner or anything yet. I've been getting stuff one piece at a time, and I figured getting the model would be the most fun thing to get. And I was right, getting the model was the most fun thing to get. So I don't actually have like a logo or a banner, but I have talked to a couple people. Talking to artists is scary though. But I have talked to a couple people. Hello there. I do remember the Ubiquity Net. I remember the previous incident, I explained it all. Explained all that happened to my friend. Her name is... That's a name I'm not going to even try to say. And she's, well, let's call herself a designer. She was quite inspired by the manner in which you use the net. She's been badgering me the whole time to look into new techniques which she could modify the Ubiquity Net. I couldn't deal with all that nagging. So I did find her something new in that ancient collection of mine. If it fancy you, Trevor, go to her place. If you don't miss my guess, she'd probably finished modifications by now. Okay. Can I talk to you about Ito? Damn it, I have to finish this first. Damn it! But I don't care! Yeah, whatever. Oh, it's over there. Should I? Oh, I'm gonna fast travel. I'm lazy. I'm gonna fast travel. Is it only a couple feet? Yeah, what the fuck? Why did my map just... Map, why? What the fuck? Why did everything freak... Okay, I'll walk. I'm sorry. Jesus. I don't know why my map teleported me to Liwa. Alright, I'll walk. Jesus. I won't be lazy. Damn. Wacky, 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 wacky. Why are you just standing out here in the middle of nowhere? Waka Murasaki. Well, that should certainly do it. That's me. What do you need? I'm here about the Ubiquity Net. I'm here to talk about your Lord and Savior. Estimated price. Well, for my model cost me about 1,200 for my model, which my model is a little complicated. Because I'll show you, because this is just for the model at least, because my model is like this. Wow, I look tiny on the stream like that. But my model has all these custom things, and then I can also do stuff, because like I have a helmet I can put on and take off, and then I can do all these different emotions like cry, or do the hard eyes, or like sparkles, or like all that stuff. Not that I do that very often, but, so like, for me to have all these bells and whistles, it cost about 1,200 roughly. That's what mine was like, so... for all that, and it's not, I mean, it's not, I like it, it's not a bad model. It's definitely not like the super high up for like professional Twitch streamers, but considering I do this when I have free time randomly, it works for what I do. Because I am definitely a small time doing it for fun. You must be the traveler. Sango told me about you. The way in which you operate the net was impressive, inspiring, in fact. Ah, yes, I'm very impressed with nets. That makes it sound weird. Actually, don't take that out of context. It sounds bad. Ah, that's right. Sango dug up an all-new Omnio technique for me all about. I used the technique to modify this net once again, and the name of the new model, the Omni Ubiquity Net. According to Sango, this technique is able to detain the essence of living creatures before using certain objects as media to recreate the shape of that living being. That sounds like either nonsense or deeply illegal. She even says that the utmost achievement, such as Ami Yodo technique, can recreate the human essence. Okay, that sounds extra illegal now that you're bringing humans into it. Yeah, I had to save up a long time for it too. It is pretty, for a model. But you don't have to use a model also. Like when I first started off a long time ago, like if you looked back at my old stuff on YouTube when I was like playing Pokemon when it first came out, I was just a PNG that just opened and closed its mouth and its eyes. It was just like a PNG. So you can start there too. That's where I started. Such essence can answer questions and will never lie. I must say that such a technique would be unbelievably helpful for a detective like Saigo. You know what? I actually think that's why she told me about the technique and allowed me to change the things. I'm only telling you this because Saigo and I are friends, right? I feel like this is illegal. Not yet. No matter how I modify this net, it can only be used to recreate the essence of small creatures. It has no effect on humans whatsoever. Well, that's good. You know what, Traveler? Take this net with you. Who knows? Seeing you in action might give me some inspiration again. Here, take this with you. And remember, it's Omni Ubiquity Net now, not just the Ubiquity Net. Go on then, catch a few little animals and test it out. That sounds weird. Don't tell me to do that. Okay, now I can do the quest for Ito. Can we not talk about catching people in nets and bringing their essence to tell the truth? That sounds illegal and creepy, and I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't think we're gonna be distilling any human essence. I think that's illegal. Or at the very least, immoral. I am supposed to be a knight. I can't be doing immoral shit like that. Ruin my reputation. Hello, I would like to talk about Ito. I would like to speak about Ito.
We'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Where is he?
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers.
Him again.
We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Nope, not at all.
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
No.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora.
Jesus!
Upfront, plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Damn, girl!
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission.
That's good.
All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
Good.
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
That's fair. Tell me
Now
info then.
To give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
As all criminal investigations start with fairy tales. That makes sense.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
How do you lose a village?
The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend
Hey,
the
what's
humans,
up?
but they were scared and threw beans
How are
at
you,
them
man?
whenever he came near.
They threw beans! Not the beans!
So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause
Yeah, of course I remember you.
You'll come and stop me. Then the humans.
To be fair, not many people stop by in chat, so of course I remember
As
you.
planned,
But I try to remember
Crimson Oni
everyone.
Chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him.
Aww.
But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, He was gone and left only a
Ah,
letter
good. I did
behind.
Kakome's quest and now I'm doing Ito's, and I love Ito.
Hey,
Ito's my
wait,
favorite
traveler.
character, so I'm pretty excited.
Don't come find me, or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
Aw, he
But
left.
don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Oh, that's depressing. Now I'm depressed.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
Death, apparently.
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
Well, that's depressing.
What? The blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
I assume that's an allegory, Paimon.
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all
Yeah,
the trouble of
I like
telling
Genshin. It's a pretty fun game. I'm also very behind in it.
interpretation is that the story is actually brought
It is available on mobile. It's in that you can play it on the app on your phone on an app. Yeah.
In fact, a
I do like
descendant
Genshin a
of
lot, but
the
I'm also just really
What I'm
behind,
trying
so I'm
tell
trying to
you
get
is
caught
that
up.
the Oni have sacrificed
Because they
a
keep
lot
releasing
in the
new stuff, and
past
if I don't
in
get
order
caught
to
up, I'll
finally
never be
integrate
set.
themselves into human society.
Yeah, the cutscenes all look the same and
But
stuff.
there
It'll just be on
are
your
still
phone,
some
obviously.
volatile
But the
personality traits
cutscenes
in
all
the
look the
Oni
same.
bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
Well, that's racist, I think. The story of Genshin Impact is that you are this person, the traveler, who is an alien, and you land on Earth with your sibling, and your sibling disappears, and you try to unravel the mystery of where your sibling is, and in doing that, you go through the countries and meet all these different people, and it's a gacha game, so yeah, there's a lot of waifu because it's a gacha game. So, but that's the main story, is that you're trying to find your sibling. To put it in the simplest terms possible, you're trying to find your sibling.
But how could he do that after the blue Oni's
Oh, you didn't know that.
That would be such a betrayal.
So gacha game is just a word that's for, like, gambling, basically. Like, because these gacha games work off of you get the materials in game and you put it in the slot machine and you try to get the characters. Because you have to pull for the characters that you want. Games give this. I try to play a lot of everything. I played Spider-Man a lot. I like RPGs. Elden Ring, Dark Souls. Do you like The Walking Dead? I've never read the comics or anything. I used to read The Walking... I used to watch The Walking Dead. I kind of fell out of the TV show. I did play the Telltale games a long time ago. Not the more recent ones, but I did play the old ones when I was a kid. So I like The Walking Dead. Never played Tomb Raider. I'm not much for puzzles, I will admit. I suck at puzzles. Not great at those. Not smart.
Nobody knows how
the
long
big
it's
brain
been
does not
since
become
the blue
me.
Oni disappeared.
I'm very dumb.
We can only assume that they have
CS:GO? Never played CS:GO.
In which case, it would be quite a
I played
stretch to
Halo
say
and I
it
played
still counts as a
Borderlands and I played
betrayal at this point.
Overwatch for
Besides,
shooters.
The suspect
But I never
has
played
already
CS:GO.
confessed. What is
I
there
would
left
be
to
so
discuss?
bad at CS:GO.
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
Tekken? Oh no, I
The
suck at
Tenryou
fighting
Commission
games
is
too.
unable to
I'm
enter
terrible at fighting
territory
games.
Controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
Okay.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Ha, you said duty.
Paimon still has a question.
Have you played that May 32 games? I have no idea what that is, so I'm gonna say no.
That mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so, judging from his previous bouts.
I don't
he is
know.
a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength.
So I have no idea what that game
Whether
is.
or not you'll be able to handle him.
Oh, thank you.
That I do not know.
Okay, but what's up
Like Sonic.
with beans at Oni? What use
Yeah, I've never played that one.
Ah, yes.
Cardillas and
Now
dinosaurs?
that
Never
you
heard of that one
mention
either.
it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean
I'm
is
in
enough
my
to
late
incapacitate
20s.
him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
You're 18? Nice.
He's the bad guy, remember?
Yeah,
It just so
I'm getting
happens that
old.
I have a bag of beans right here.
I'm almost 30.
I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
You're gonna charge me for beans?
Yasa, thanks.
Are you Mari? I have no idea what that means.
Yashiori Island and start looking for Ito.
Oh, married. No, I don't have a girlfriend or married. No. I am not romantically gifted. I have not had a girlfriend and... Do you want to be my boyfriend? No. You are a little too young for me. You're funny. Not only am I not romantic, I know you're kidding. I'm a little too old. You should... I would also not be great at that. I am kind of a dork and an idiot. Which is why I'm single now.
Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Paimon, we just talked to the detective. I think Paimon's having a stroke. We just talked to the detective, Paimon. We literally just spoke to her. Where is Ito? I demand Ito. It's the only reason I'm playing this quest is to see the boy. Where is my boy? He's probably in that tent, I assume. I believe I can fly.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here.
A
Captain
radish.
mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
What? Oh yeah, the ubiquity net. That's right. I don't care about the net. Sure.
Look, footprints. Let's see where they lead.
What footprints? Am I stupid? Oh, there they are. I'm on the trail.
There's a camp here.
I was already there.
Nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy.
I do have a Discord. It's not finished yet. It's under, it looks like crap right now because it's under review and I'm building it, but I think this worked. I just did this for somebody else and it worked, so I think if I do. Well, it's a Discord server for my chat, but it's not done. I don't have, like, anything set up, really. I have little... I made it. That's about all I did, is I built it. I have not, like, actually made the server look nice and pretty and be done. Is what I mean. That's what I mean by finished. So the Discord server looks a little worse for wear right now. Not the greatest, but I'm working on it.
Is that Arataki Ito?
Eventually.
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect.
No, I know him.
Detective Sango gave us. It'll save a lot.
Luckily, I know that he's not a scammer. I've talked to him before. Otherwise, I would agree with you, but... Hold the button to... Ah, yes, because this is so stealthy. Ah, yes, because no one would notice the blonde twink hiding behind a stump. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Hiya!
Beans!
Why is he whimpering? Oh.
Are you okay?
Well, we just poisoned him.
What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
What did you think would happen?
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
I gotta tough out my allergies. I like that we just attacked him and he went, "Don't be alarmed." I just gotta tough it out, even though we attacked him. Oh, I love Ito.
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna have to wait.
We attacked him and he's like, "Whatever you want, it's gonna have to wait." Why are we waiting for him to rest?
Need a moment. Woo. That's
yeah,
better.
and you already know that I'm not gonna buy
That took
anything.
a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
I like that. Why were you so mean? Oh my god, there's plenty more beans in the bag. You better come along quietly.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in.
It's so funny.
How did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
But I'm an alien.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Ito, you're a terrible liar.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Paimon!
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
You agreed to it for me!
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Wait, I don't want to fight Ito.
Uncle Ito!
Uncle?
Don't run now. Careful.
Granny Oni? I love Ito so much.
You so long. You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still
Ignore
going
me
ahead.
eating a sandwich.
But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like, so just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, we're besties.
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Aw, leave the kid out of this. That's sweet.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
That's sweet.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me.
Aw.
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryo Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
So he's adopted a small boy and an old lady. I love him.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Aw, Ito.
What should we do? There is...
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
I don't think you'll skedaddle anyway. You seem like a guy who would just stand and fight. Which I respect. I would always stand and fight. I respect that. I wish I had Ito so bad. He's so funny. I just wish I had him.
By the way, Hyman's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back. Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At
Ito?
800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Anyway, not
He
a problem.
forgot.
You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
I love that he doesn't care.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
I love him so much.
Let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wimpy beetles away and leave the tough ones for us. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king's... Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
It's totally not going to be a pile of Oni Kabuto. I missed. Why is there a tree in the way of this one? Nailed it.
Huh? Oh, what the... Aw, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
I love Ito. I love that he mistook lavender melons for Oni Kabuto. Capture an Oni Kabuto where? Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto. Yeah, it's on the smaller side, but size isn't everything in a beetle.
That's a massive bug. What are bugs like in this world? I probably don't want to know, actually.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Right here! Look what Paimon
I love that we've forgotten arresting him already.
If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in. It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one. What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you said about a good fighter beetle. Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Nope.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time.
Ito's pride.
Not as good as me, but still.
Oh, so overall, not that good then.
Anyway.
Why did you have to roast him like that,
With both my beetle
Paimon?
in mind, I can tell this will finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
You've never won before?
Well, You know, that's just life, man. There are so many people
That's
in this
just
world who are
life, man.
Talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know. I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
I love Ito so much.
Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
He's such a dork.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
Are we just playing Pokemon
I got
now?
this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Nimble Ninja? Are we just playing Pokemon?
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's right! Finish it!
Very intense fighting.
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Ha! Looks like I win again!
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
That's 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
Uncle Ito also has terrible
I won't
luck.
forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
Alright, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
That name got on quit.
Whoa!
Hi, Mom.
That one looks ultra strong.
Looks like they're gonna kiss.
But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Hello, mother of mine.
Alright, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
I don't think beetles know tornado moves. But I have food. But I have food. Did Dad not tell you? Dad already brought me food. I didn't expect him to, but no, he brought me food already.
I can't believe it.
Dad already brought me a sandwich.
Yay! We won!
Do you and Dad just not notice each other moving around the
Boy,
house?
did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost.
That's so funny. Oh, bad word. I'm sorry.
I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt.
I'm sorry,
partner.
Mom. I'm sorry work's bad.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course,
Oh,
Crimson
meetings. That
Cyclone
makes
has to
sense.
take some of the credit too.
I'm sorry. Good luck with your meeting. I hate meetings.
Right. Yeah.
I hate the
now that
meetings.
beetle fighting's over and all. This is for you, Daisuke.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not getting licensed. Good luck to you.
me?
I'm dodging that.
You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Aw, that's
Of
good.
course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word.
Aw.
Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from the Tenryou Commission.
It seems like they always don't tell you what the jobs
I thought
entail.
you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Hey, didn't I tell
The
you?
jobs literally
They're my
never seem to do what they
friends.
promise you.
In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Hey, I could be in the gang.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Your dad was helping you? Well, that's good. Okay, have fun at work.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember?
Some things we don't tell
How
outsiders.
should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
You sure are. Bye, Ma.
Sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
Aw, Ito.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
I already heard that story.
If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans.
The Raiden Shogun.
The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
So there's clans. There's just Oni.
That's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
And tattoo yourself, apparently?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all.
Fair.
Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves.
That sounds reasonable.
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
It's fair.
In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
Yeah, so they could live alongside humans as long as they didn't try to change and stifle who they were. That makes sense.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist.
Fair. It is just a fairy tale.
By the Arataki gang, at the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns
Oh,
than
my
mine.
computer freaked out. You okay, computer?
Still, it would be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it. Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
Fair.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
Aww.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again. I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to
At
this
least he's
than just
honest.
one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's
He's
been
gonna
going
knock
on.
me the fuck out and
I
leave.
didn't
That's
want to
fair.
get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
That's fair.
But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Yep, Paimon too.
The real car must be brought to justice for Gotham.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable.
You just said you were gonna knock me
I
out.
knew it. I was thinking right from the start. These two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna
You
get
just said you were
along
gonna knock
just
me
great.
out.
Well,
I love
should
Ito.
tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Oh, Ito.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
All right.
Adventure
Our first
time.
job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Well, I'm besties with Sangonomiya Kokomi, so. A woman.
Where are you?
Strike!
Ow.
Out of my sight. Shower me with praise.
Right in front of you. What do you mean, where am I? Standing right here. Why are you blind?
Belongs to ice.
You belong to ice. Die. Be dead.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! I swear by my sword! No turning back! Quiver!
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
I will kill all of you. Die, die, die. Killing all these guys, and I might not need to. How far away is Kokomi's camp? Oh, it's not that far. Okay. Maybe these rocks. lightning. Ah, lightning. Oh yeah, is this Goro's camp? Yeah, Fort Fujiyuto. I think this is Goro's camp. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm old. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, no. Hi, Ashley. No, stream's not over yet. I'm doing Ito's companion quest. Stream's not over yet.
Until the storm passes. I will deal with any urgent
I just have a
outdoor
bladder
business.
like a tiny hummingbird. Will you stop shooting lightning? Stop it. God.
I'll catch up.
Where am I going? Oh, hey. You got attacked by the Oni. Tell me lore.
You must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one.
That's racist, I think.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though. So,
Not the one that robbed you, though. So chill.
Oh, right.
It's possibly the best response I've ever heard.
Still a bit on edge after the incident.
Not the one that robbed you, though, so chill.
So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods.
But
when
hi,
a group
Ashley,
of
how are you?
Romans suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually, you just hand over some mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
Okay, Paimon, robbery in general is totally uncalled for.
Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood.
I'm good, thank you for
Then
asking.
I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off.
I am good. I am happy to play Ito's
Instead,
quest. I love
he
Ito.
stopped the others and told them to let me go.
That's strange.
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
Don't you have a family, you said,
He'll
though?
steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me?
Your body.
I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
Got it.
You weren't gonna go after them, are you?
No, I'm going after him.
Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them, and they're all heavily armed.
No, I can take him.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them.
I got a whole laundry list of
These two islands
scores.
are where they tend to hang around. We're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
It's hilarious. Can I teleport closer because I'm lazy? Yes, I can. Because I am lazy. Oh, so lazy. I believe
Such fair
I can
weather.
fly.
Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that,
sunny
you
work?
ask? Well,
Anything
that
that
makes
makes you feel bright and sunny too. I have used Noelle for too long. I love Noelle, but I've used her way too long.
We gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while.
But I'm so bored.
If
Ito.
I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
What makes you think that?
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
You don't fight! I fight! You don't even serve as a distraction. Quick, let's beat him up.
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Yeah, punch. Kick, punch. It's all in the mind. Oh, I get to play as Ito. Oh, heck yeah. I'm not using any other characters. Only Ito. This is an Ito only run. This is all that matters. Hi, catch this.
You fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first, talk later.
Oh, it's so fun.
Let's roll.
Bam. Bam! Oh, his heavy attacks are so satisfying.
More. Attaboy.
To the very
I got the ult!
Who wants some of this?
Oh, it's so fun! Now, give it back! Now I was having fun!
Hey, don't even think about running.
Now I want to use the big hammer!
It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
Would he know your name?
I know who you are.
Well, that was mean.
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice.
Didn't you guys choose that, though?
But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you?
Dude, you're making a lot
because
of assumptions.
Those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
You're making a lot of assumptions.
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni.
Oni
So my
pride.
question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago?
He's covered a lot of scars.
What's so funny?
He's got some pretty bad scars.
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society? You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the vision hunt.
Okay, he put up a hell of a fight, they said.
Protecting the Oni pride? Huh. You wouldn't know how if you tried. You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society?
No.
We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live.
Nah, don't be like that.
I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain.
That's depressing.
That's what matters most to me.
Poor guy.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
That's mean.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process.
I mean, he was trying to help you.
He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Hey, he was trying to help you.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's the Tenryo Commission!
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
They got us surrounded.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Battle formation!
Oh.
Let's go!
Bam.
Soldiers, quick!
Bam.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
No. You're not my mom. Boy.
Let's go!
Oh, now we're talking.
Oni coming through!
That was so fun. I love that ultimate. God, I wish I had Ito. I'm so mad. My Oni's gotcha come up.
They really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission sent so many.
Please, Genshin, I will do
Still haven't
whatever.
Completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Starting to lose my edge here from the bean attack.
No, no way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do?
He's so stubborn.
The Tenryo Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
I could keep doing that.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Granny Oni sent
Maybe
us.
We can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go!
So
Hey,
funny.
I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
It's pretty funny.
All right, then. Watch yourselves. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Run for it, boss!
Boss! We managed to escape with the help of the Arataki gang.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating.
But they're your friends. That's what friends are for.
I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
Alright, Captain.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang.
It takes Mora!
They're all I've got for now.
Those three balls. I mean, yeah, that is the equivalent of like fighting a group of heavily armed police officers, basically. Those guys really are. They're real ride or die. Like, Ito, you can say whatever you want about Ito, but he's a real ride or die. Why are they just standing there? Ito must be a real good friend to have them be that ride or die for him. What are you guys doing? You're just staring at... I can't talk to them. What are you guys doing? Apparently they do not care that I am traveling with a convict. Apparently they do not give a fuck. Apparently they've decided they do not care.
Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here?
How dare they?
At least we know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead.
Can I not use elemental sight? Ooh, this is it. Right? No, that's a flower. Is this not it? Where am I going? Am I stupid? Because the footprints are right there. Oh, I had to check the bucket first. I am stupid.
Cart and some goods.
Oh, what do
Look
you
alive.
fuckers want?
We've got company.
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
Fear me!
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further.
Oh, that was easy.
Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead.
Well, they're all dead now. Now do I go into the cave?
Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
Aha, I'm right.
Hidden entrance, yes! All right, I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Takuya.
Huh? Fire away? Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb.
I'm not that dumb.
Class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually.
I'm not that dumb.
So I'm here to save him no matter what.
I like that he's not arguing that he's dumb. He said he's not that dumb. That's a mood.
What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Yes, you're not allowed to know, Paimon.
Let's go.
I feel like they should have made Ito's arms, like, beefier. I know that they're kind of limited with the models, but I feel like Ito should be, like, fucking swole. I don't think I want to bring Sara into a place of archery. Brain choices, thinky parts, no, work good. I use fit. Who don't I use enough? Yeah, I'll use Charlotte.
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
I haven't used Charlotte in a while. We'll use Charlotte. That's fine. Probably. It might not be. I don't know. I'm gonna use Ito. Yes! They let me use Ito! Okay, I'm not. It doesn't matter who I brought then. I'm just using Ito. That's all that matters. Whee! Oh, hey. I didn't even see you guys! Oh, his attack animations are so cool!
Fired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Hey, hold this. Oh, man, he's so satisfying. Hi, Ushi. Oh, man, he's so fun to play. God, look how cool the Red Horde Stone Thresher looks. How do they build him anyway? Can I see? Oh, yeah, I can't see. All right, Taki Ito, HP, 26,000. Look at the dumb Kate. Red Horde Stone Thresher, level 1, level 90. Why does he have the... Why? Elemental burst damage. Why would he... Why do they have the Noblesse on him? That's a stupid artifact. Said that buff everyone else but him. Why? I mean, I guess it'll buff his attack for a little while, but I've only ever seen that set used on buffers. Oh, they gave him 3 of his abilities. Okay. Okay, I get it. That's not bad. I love him. I want him so bad. They need to give me his banner. I need him so badly. Hey, catch this.
They're over there. We can't go up if we can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for. Let's roll!
Finally.
Dude, his attack animations have, like, so much style. He, like, kickflips off his own sword and stuff. It's so cool. Oh, cool. Rotating staircase. That's cool.
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Oh my god, that's a pit. I almost walked off the cliff. Nope, I'm fine. Okay, let's find a big group of enemies so I can hit them with this chest! Nailed it. Oh, that lowered the ladder. Where did that bring me? Oh, I get it. I just hit the reverse staircase. Okay. Let's put it back. So now I can get back up there this way. I love the Oni mask that like gradually grows in on his back as his passive charges up. Ooh, you guys got chest. I would like that.
Let's get down to business.
Howdy, boys.
It's showtime! Bam! There's more!
Bam, 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 bam! Bam, bam, bam!
Attaboy!
Nah, you done. Nah, you done, son. I could be using my other party members, but why would I do that when I have Ito? Fuck you. Ooh, I knew there was a secret. What's up here? What are you hiding from me, game? Aha! Nailed it. Oh, okay. Nailed it. I'm a genius. Can't hide anything past these razor-sharp senses. I'm like a jungle cat. Like a jungle cat. Totally nailed it. I hope I get to fight more enemies. If that's all the enemies, I'm gonna be very sad. Oh, hey, there are traps. Oh, good, I get to keep fighting. Oh, there are people?
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get them out of here.
Bam, 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 bam! Bam! Bam, bam! 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 Ow, I threw fireworks at me, that's rude.
Let's roll! How's this? Say no more!
I'm gonna fucking kill you, come here!
To the ferry.
No, I wasn't done yet. Hi, guys.
Alright, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety!
Quick, run away.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
He's super dead.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But... Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, yeah, this one adopted him. He's fine.
You must be Daisuke's parents!
Don't worry, Ito adopted him. He's fine.
Yes, that's right! Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he alright?
He's living with an old lady.
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
Yeah, no, thank him. I didn't do anything.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do.
Aww.
Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Not really.
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
I mean, he did break into a heavily armored bandit stronghold and save a bunch of people. That is very brave. You are kind of allowed to be a little proud of yourself for doing something like that. Like, you're allowed to be a little cocky.
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money.
Same. I mean, what?
No one dare stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Would they really do anything drastic?
They're kidnapping.
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him.
I love the I guess.
Different from the rest of the gang.
Like, let's go with that.
They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
It's
Let me
hilarious.
put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
Ito.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
What about me? Well, I can be a little indebted. Alright, anyway. Chest!
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
Cow!
Attaboy!
You can throw Ushi far. That surprises me, actually. You can throw Ushi real far. It's kind of nuts. How do I get... How does... Okay, now I'm kind of confused. How does one... How? So I'm trying to get up there, but how do I... How does one... Oh, this is a hallway, okay. I'm dumb. Yeah. Well, that doesn't help me. I am so confused. I need to rotate this one? Maybe that'll do it. Would that do it? Question mark? That art's really cool. I like that art. Does this fix my problem? It does fix my problem. I'm a genius. Look at this 6,000 IQ. I am so fucking smart.
This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
Oh, I gotta turn these off first. Hold on. Off. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
How's this?
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Barbados! Venus! Barely a hard-hitting explosive!
How's this?
Who wants some of this?
Bam! Nailed it. I love Ito.
You think you've won, don't you?
I do. It sure feels like I've won.
So naive. This is my home turf.
That doesn't
I'll let
matter.
you know a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm.
It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Okay.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You'd better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble.
The rest of yous.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. Oh, my paper charm. Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you?
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... Now you're
Why,
going to
Iona?
betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here.
Why, Iona?
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great. 'Cause I'm
You
done
sure?
listening. Yeah.
Ito? Ito just fucking clobbers him.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away.
I love Ito. Ito's like...
I'll tear the paper charm.
Ito's like, I thought we were
Hey,
homies.
oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself.
That would be very counterproductive.
Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out.
But I don't wanna.
You won't go through with it.
Ito!
If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone. Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
Because he likes you?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now.
No.
I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning.
Let's not do that.
Between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
No, it sounds like you would have died at the end.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
Okay, I'm
Ignore
friends
him. He
with the
doesn't know what
Raiden
he's talking
Shogun.
about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything.
Why do they keep pointing at each
You
other?
or your fellow Oni. And giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself.
You could change your
Listen,
fate.
You want to be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over.
Nice.
But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Ah, crap. That was a lot of bombs. Did he get killed immediately?
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
I got this.
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve! Ah, shut up, would ya?
Shut up! Oh my god. That is the funniest response to someone trying to sacrifice themselves is, oh, shut up! Oh.
We managed to save everyone! But what about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright.
Ito said he could take care of it.
Look! It's Ito and Takuya!
Hey guys.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow!
The looks on your faces. I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
We didn't want to make things too easy for you.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need.
Aww.
I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side.
Kinda.
Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
He's kind of a dork.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru? Well, he's colorblind.
That makes you a reject?
Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
no, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission officers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
My boys will take good care of them.
We've already arrested them too.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, right. I'll go talk to A. I'll go call the Raiden Shogun.
It's up to you then, traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
I'll go ask A to release you. I'll go talk to the Raiden Shogun. Sure, we'll tell her.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to you.
Have a banner!
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
Hey, I know the Raiden
But,
Shogun.
Given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Is it because I'm friends with your boss?
Sorry for the trouble.
I will call your boss. I will make the Raiden Shogun come out here.
Unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
I'm literally friends with the Raiden Shogun.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know?
I fucking love Ito.
Right, see you next time, whenever that'll be.
It's been over a year since Ito had a banner. Can he have a banner, please? Can this man get a banner so I can fucking get him? Please? I'm willing to ask Koyo nicely. I don't know why they hate him.
Well, he's pretty weird, but at least he's not a bad guy.
He's the greatest. Let's go tell Granny Oni that he got arrested so that she can make bail. So that she can get bail together or something. Ow! What the fuck? Ow! Ow! Why did I get electrocuted? What the hell, God? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. This area is so far away from any teleporter. I believe I can fly. Oh yeah, there's Daisuke's parents. I guess he's not an orphan anymore. That's always good. Geronimo!
It was my honor.
No, I didn't kill Noel! No!
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
Yeah, his last rerun was so long ago. It's so
Did
dumb.
Uncle Ito away? Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time.
I thought that Zhongli had a rerun, like, kind of recently. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was Venti. I might have got confused with Venti.
Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never...
Yeah, but Hoyo
back
just
down
hates
from a
Geo.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beat.
Hoyo really hates everything that's Geo.
Thank you, Granny,
like,
for taking care of our little boy.
I mean, look
I
at
hope
Star
that
Rail. They
Victoria's
didn't even bring the
friends will
Geo
be
element
released
into
as
Star
quickly as
Rail. They just got rid of Geo as an element in Star
You
Rail.
needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
Makes me sad.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Makes me sad. I don't know why they hate Geo. Geo's like one of my favorite elements, and they hate Geo.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No.
I love that she's just called
Go
Granny
on
Oni.
ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
Yeah, Navi's the first Geo
Besides,
character in like a
once
million
Ito
years.
is released, he'll be here to help me.
Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it.
Aww.
Because Ito is my pride and joy.
Aww.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home. The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl.
Aww.
If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey.
Damn, look how
you're
pretty he
finally
looks.
back. Come on. I'll introduce you. It's time
Aww.
everyone met my best friend.
Aww, Ito. Rise up, Golden Soul. I didn't know that was what it was called.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into. Hyman took a quick peek before we left last time. There was something of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little strange? Oh, so you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Okay. So with that, I've been going for 3 hours, so I'm gonna stop now. We'll do the chasm next time, which will be fun, because I'm excited for the chasm. But I finally unlocked... I did want Miko. She's coming out soon. I'm so excited. I can finally get the stupid fox. But yeah, Miko's coming. Look at her. Look how pretty she is. I want her so bad. I want her so bad. Yeah, phase 4.4, phase 2. I gotta... Which makes me sad, because Nahita's coming right before her. It's like they're taunting me. Nahita's coming right before her, and I did want Nahita too, but I want Miko more. I like Miko a lot more as a character. But yeah, the characters on my list that I really want is Shenhe. It's ironically all in this line. It's Ito, Shenhe, and Miko. Like, the party I want, I almost have my party finished, because if my party... I killed Noelle, I forgot about that. Sorry, Noelle. My party, if it could be... I want Ito in my top slot, because I like Ito, and I've used Noelle since the game came out. I'm always going to use her, but, like... You want to use... If I want to use Dindo? Oh, Dendro, you mean. Okay. I'm not... I mean, I do like Dendro. There's not a lot of... I mean, I admit, I'm totally playing the game off characters that I like. Not really like a strategy or a plan. Because there's not a lot of Dendro characters. Like, I like a lot of the Dendro characters, but I don't, like, love a lot of them. Like, the team that I want makes no sense in all reality. I'm very well aware it doesn't, I just don't care. Because the team I want to use Ito, I want to use Farina, I want to use Jean, and then I want to use Miko. And then situations where I need, like, where I'm fighting lightning enemies or something like that where Miko wouldn't work, I want to have Shenhe. That's what I want my main team to be. Like, because I like them a lot. I do kind of want Xiao, because he makes me laugh. Like, he's very tragic of a character, and I think he's a really interesting character. I don't love his pogo stick. I'm not, like, a huge fan of his, like, pogo stick playstyle where you do all plunging attacks. It's part of why I don't really want Cloud Retainer either, because, like, Cloud Retainer, I really like... Because I love Ganyu, and I love Shenhe, and Cloud Retainer's obviously their mom. So, like, I kind of want her just because of that fact alone, but, like, Cloud Retainer's whole kit is about plunging attacks, and I don't really like the plunging attacks constantly. It's kind of annoying to me. So that's part of why I don't really care about Zhao, even though I like him as a character a fair bit. His playstyle kind of ruins it for me. But yeah, I'm not going to do meta. I'm very well aware that Kazuha is, like, the best character in the entire meta, and everyone says that he's basically, like, a mandatory summon. I don't care. I know that Gio's not good, and I know that Ito especially is considered not good. I want him. I don't care. And I like Miko. I think Miko actually is considered good, quote-unquote, in the meta, but I just like Miko because she's a little shit. That's all I care about, is that she's a little shit. I could care less that she's meta. I feel like, I think... I really want Klee because I need a pyro unit, and I don't like most of the pyro units.
So heavy.
And I like Klee, because Klee makes me laugh. So I do want Klee. But yeah, I want Miko. Look how cute she is.
Bombs, so heavy.
I have to get Kazuha one day. Kazuha is cool. I do like him because he's like Beto's son, and he's hilarious. I liked his Oh, I didn't know he played the grass whistle. That's adorable, actually. I like him as a character. I think he's very neat, and I loved his I liked when he used like his dead boyfriend's vision in his fight with the Raiden Shogun. That was a really cool moment. Like, I think he's cool. He's just not up there for me. And when a character gets overhyped, I don't want them. It's a very weird thing about my personality, but the second a character becomes meta, I don't want them. Like, once they're, like, overhyped and everyone's like, oh, they're the best character ever, you have to get them, then I don't want them. I don't know why. I'm just, like, spiteful. I don't want Lenny because I'm stuck with... Yeah, Animo is really good to have. I like Jean. I like her playstyle, and I like that she works as a really good burst medic, and her little wall work really well for that. I do kind of want Venti, just because Venti makes me laugh when he gives Paimon shit. And his playstyle kind of looks fun. His ultimate, like, the big Hurricane ultimate looks fun. One day I want to collect all the Archons. So, like, I want Zhongli, I want Venti. Zhongli's ultimate is one of the coolest in the game to me, I think. I think his ult is so cool. Where he just, like, folds his arms like that and goes, I will have order. I think that's one of the coolest ultimates in the game. Yeah, I will have order, and then just a big meteorite crashes. I think that's so cool. Like, I'm secretly still a child, but I think that's so, I think it's so cool. I think Yoimiya is the only bow user I would like, because her bow focuses on basic attacks, so I don't have to aim. Because every other bow user focuses on aiming, and I hate doing that. Like, that's part of why I will never summon Lenny, because I'm a terrible shot anyway. Yeah, Yoimiya is really pretty. I like Yelan too. But my best friend has Yelan, so I don't really have to worry about that. I do like Nilo, because I think Nilo's really, really pretty. Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of characters. That I feel about, I'm gonna have to skip Nahida, I'm gonna have to skip Cloud Retainer, because I want Miko. It breaks my heart. But I kind of want Nilou, but I just... Part of why I don't get Nilou is because she's so limited because of her, where is it? Yeah, like, her thing where it's, like, you have to stick with, like, Dendro and Hydro characters. If I had... It's a very expensive team. Like, if I had Nuvolette and if I had, Nahida, I would want Nilou more, but the fact that Nilou is so limited in what teams that she really works well on, I feel like they kind of killed her, at least for me. Because, like, I like having all the different elements on my team based off the characters I like. Yeah, she's really OP, but she needs that. So that kind of sucks. So, like, if I was rich, if I was, like, a millionaire, my team for her would be her, Farina, Nahida, and Nuvolette. Because then I could just have those two nuking everything, and that. It's the same thing I feel about Sevros, because, like, I really love Chevros after the event, but she's limited to overload teams, and I don't really have any Pyro characters I like. Like, out of Pyro characters, I have, like, I'll be honest, I don't really like Bennett and Xiangling. I haven't done Bennett's Hangout yet, so I don't know much about Bennett. I do think he's a little funny, but I don't care that much about him yet, just because I haven't really met him. And I think Xiangling's fine, I just don't love her playstyle that much. And Amber's Amber. So the only real Pyro character I have is D-Luke, and, like, I like D-Luke, but it's, like, it's not enough, especially when I need all Pyro. I need Pyro and Electro, so, like, I feel like with Chevross, you almost need the Raiden Shogun. Like, it's almost a guarantee that you need the Raiden Shogun because they work so well together, and I don't have the Raiden Shogun. And it's like, I'm not gonna, and I don't have Hu Tao either, so I'm not gonna do a Overload team. So it's like, I have her, and that's cool, but she's useless to me. She's just so limited. Which makes me feel bad, because, like, I want to use her in Nilou, but they're so limited. I prefer I admit, I'm like this way in every single video game. I like characters that are jack of all trades, because if I get a character, or if I get a weapon, or if I get an item, or whatever, if I can't use it in a whole lot of situations, and it's only usable in, like, one hyper-specific situation, I don't like it. I'm running out of time to get Raiden Shogun C1. Oh, what's her C1? Her C1 is... That's not her fucking constellations. Chakra game will get the resolve even faster with electric... Ah, that makes sense. I get that. Yeah, I don't blame everyone for using... yeah, I totally understand why everyone loves A. I love A too after doing her hangouts and stuff. I love A. I like Miko more, and the fact that Miko's coming means I can't try to get A again, because Miko's coming, and I don't want to go into Miko with, like, nothing. So, I'm not going to get A right now, at least. And my best friend is totally in love with the Raiden Shogun, and she already got A, so I don't really need A. I can just I can have her bring hers with her for stuff, if I need A. So, yeah, no money hard. I love A too. Her personality, her lore, I love her, but I like Miko more. I like Miko a lot. If I could, I would have C6. I think Miko and Ito are my two favorite characters in the game, so if I could C6 any characters, it would be Miko and Ito. Just because I like them a lot. But look at this. I love her. Look at this. Look at her sassy little shit. I love her. I love what little shit she is all the time. I also think it's funny that she, like, weighs down her fox ears with these big-ass earrings. Because if she didn't, I would love to see what it would look like if her ears would pop straight up like Tignari's. Could you imagine how funny Miko would look if she had, like, this situation going on? Where Miko had her ears pop straight up? If I could have a Sareer C6, Nahito, yeah, Nahito'd be a really good one. Yeah, if I was a millionaire, I would have dropped so much money in this game if I was a millionaire. Like, I would have every character and every weapon in C6 if I was a millionaire. His ears are way too big. I think it looks hilarious. I love... His ears, I think if you look at them, they're like the exact same size as Miko's. It's just Miko wears hers down. Hey, Clara. How are ya? Like, Miko keeps hers pinned. C6 everyone in R5 on all weapons. Yeah, same. No, same. But look at this boy. Look at his dumb outfit. Look how many spikes he has. I like that he doesn't wear a shirt, but he wears this weird coat thing. I don't know why he doesn't wear a shirt. I love his dumb idle animation with the stupid comb. It's so dumb. It's great. I love him. He's possibly the greatest. All C6 are R5. Yeah, that'd be the dream. But yeah, I'm so excited Miko's coming. I cannot wait. Like, when she comes out, I'm gonna freak out when she comes out. I'm gonna be a menace to everybody because, like, I love her. Her and Ito, top of my list. I also want Shenhe. Shenhe is really pretty. I love her a lot. I love that she's also, like, homicidal and wants to kill everyone. I think that's funny too. I think her backstory is tragic. I think it's funny that she wants to kill people. What on earth is that constellation supposed to be? Yeah, she does have a new skin. I admit, when it comes to gacha games, I'm not the hugest fan of, like, party skins. Because when you're running around as the character, you're in combat, and it just doesn't, like, fit the vibe to be dressed up like you're going to a ball when you're in combat. I have the same problem in Fate, because in Fate, you have, like, all the summer servants that are in swimsuits and stuff, and, like, if you're doing, like, a mission that's, like, in the Arctic, they just look out of place, and it bothers me. It's a stupid thing that it bothers me, but it does. Her new skin is so... I mean, Shenhe's always pretty. Look at her. I mean, she's fucking 10 out of 10. I think she's probably the hottest character in the game to me, honestly. That's the whole reason I want her, is just because I think she's the most pretty character in the entire game. But I also don't get why she's like a weird cryo support. Because like Shenhe's entire thing is that she was really good at killing. Like she's really good at murder. And in her mission, she lifted up like a boulder that weighed several tons. And they made her a support unit? Why is she not a DPS? Shouldn't she be like the cryo version of the Raiden Shogun? Like maybe that's just me overthinking it, but I feel like Shenhe should be the cryo equivalent. Like her whole lore, her entire lore is that she has this weird, like she has like, I forget what they call it, isn't it like the curse of devastation or something, where she's like cursed to be homicidally aggressive and she has to wear the red rope just to keep her aggression in check. And she's like, has a really short temper because of that, and she has to constantly meditate to not destroy everything. And then they made her a support character. Like, shouldn't she have almost the same, like, kit as the Raiden Shogun, but the cryo version? Like, they kind of have a similar vibe, where they're both, like, really established warriors who, like, are walking, like, if they square up with you, you're fucked. I feel like it'd be cooler if they gave Shenhe, like, almost like A's ultimate, where her ultimate, like, you know how, like, A, when she does her ultimate, she pulls out the straight sword, and it's Electro, and she has a different moveset with her straight sword? I feel like Shenhe should have had a spear, and then she should make a great sword out of ice, so that she goes from a really quick, like, she does, like, the quick dashing with a pole arm, and then she pulls out a great sword. I think that would have been cooler for Shenhe. If she had, like, a great sword. But that's just my take. What do I know about game design? What do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet. What do I know? But I got distracted. Anyway, I need to go clean up and stuff like that. I have to take care of my house. So I should stop there because it's been like 3.5 hours. So I'm going to stop it there, and we will freak out when Lantern Rite comes and I can get Miko. We will have probably a big celebration for Lantern Rite when I get Miko. There's going to be I'm going to have such a long stream of me probably just fighting with building her because I need to save up resin. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. I appreciate everyone for coming out as always, and I will see you next time. Bye, chat. Did you pre-farm her? No, I have not, because I've been farming Jean. Because I got Jean when I was trying to get the Raiden Shogun. I got Jean finally. So I've been farming Jean, and she's not even done yet. As you can, hold on, I'll show. As you can see, so I have been focusing Jean, and she's also not done. Yeah, I need to pre-farm a bit. I do have time, so once I finish Jean, during Cloud Retainer's banner, I'll pre-farm Miko a bit. Because I'm sure it's going to be a bitch. And I want to at least get Miko to the point where I can, like, use her right out of the gate, ideally. I mean, she doesn't have to be, like, maxed out right away, but I want to use I pre-farmed artifacts a little bit, but not anything else. So, but, yeah. So, but I've been focusing Jean because I was very excited to get Jean. Because I've been trying to get Jean since I started playing this stupid game. Because, like, my name is Night Psycat, and she's a knight. I love her. Look how pretty she is. I love this girl. I love her a lot. Anyway, okay. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day, chat. I'll see you next time.